All right, guys, so we're gonna do a video today on kind of mobilizing thoracic spine. So thoracic spine is primarily the area of your back between kind of right below your neck and your low back. So if we take our hands and put your top hand here and the bottom hand here, about the distance between your fingertips is the thoracic spine. So that area can get kind of stiff. Anybody that sits a lot or jiu-jitsu practitioners, we get rounded, we get that curvature, and so this is going to help with posture, also kind of with the general positioning of your spine, and it's going to help some mobility. So a couple of ways to do that, for thoracic extension or kind of opening up those joints a little bit, we can use a foam roller, but in this case I've got this thing I've been messing around with. It's called a highballer, and it's I'll do a review on it later. What it is, it's got these kind of balls that kind of roll, and they're adjustable. You can adjust the width, so really great way to work on some trigger points and roll out some muscles that kind of can get irritated. So we'll use this guy today for that thoracic spine, for the extension, kind of getting those muscles around the thoracic spine moving better. And then I'm gonna show you guys a couple great rotation techniques, movements that are really gonna help mobilize that spine. So first thing, this guy, what I'll do, just like you would at using a foam roller, kind of align in the position so your spine goes in between where the balls are, and those balls kind of work on the muscles along the spine. So between your shoulder blades and between your spine, okay? So you can work on rolling up and down. You can even work on just extension. So coming up and back. It's pretty intense little mobilization. So you may get some pops out of this. So that's normal to get a little pop, a little release in your back. So you can do a couple little extensions like this with your arms. You can work down a little bit, work a little more. So here's one exercise. You work at different levels, maybe 3 to 5 times at a few different levels in the spine. So that's one you're gonna do. Movement, it's kind of basically a thoracic spine rotational movement, and it's kind of like an archer, like you're pulling a bow string back. So what you do is first, we're gonna lay down our side, take your top leg and hook it behind your knee. So this position right here is gonna lock our lumbar spine in place, okay? So we're gonna be right here locking our lumbar spine in place. Keep this knee on the mat. Great warm up. This is good for jiu-jitsu practitioners, like I said. So what we'll do first, take our top hand, and we're gonna take it, and we're gonna slide it in front, and we're gonna slide it back. So you can start this way, slide it forward, slide it back. Maybe 3 to 5, and then you can actually add more rotation. So take this top arm and bring it back, and then bring it back forward. This next exercise is one I've been kind of playing around with. It's again a good rotational mobilization and kind of movement drill for your thoracic spine. Now if you have tight hamstrings, you can kind of keep a soft bend in your knees. So essentially what I do with this one, and you can do this with weight. A lot of people do this with weight, but I'm gonna start with no weight. So I take one arm and I kind of punch it up to the ceiling. The other arm, I punch straight down. So what I'm trying to do is keep this line straight up and down. I'm trying to keep this arm to the ceiling, this arm straight down, and I'm just gonna bring it down. And add a little rotation with it, and come back. Again, same thing, you keep a little soft knees if you want, straight down, and straight back. Adding some weight is gonna really, really make this more of a challenge, and actually make it more of a stability exercise for your shoulder as well. So again, on the other side, this one down, we're trying to go straight down between my legs, back up. Now, if you don't have tight hamstrings, you can keep your knees straighter, but you will get a little bit of a hamstring stretch with this as well if your knees are straight. Depends on what you're working on. So here's just a couple of basic techniques. Again, using like a peanut or those lacrosse balls or a foam roller for that thoracic extension with the arms. Doing that little bow and arrow stretch as you're laying on your side. And then the other one is kind of the bending with one arm up, one arm down. Great stability exercise for the shoulder if you add some weight to it, but also good controlled movement exercise as well. So hope this helps, guys. If you have any questions, reach out, jiu-jitsutherapist.com.